morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Incha. Very grateful to be here. Let's just play. Today we're going to do some fun balances. To be honest with you, it takes many years to learn the arm balances. So please, again, always be very patient. Allow the practice to be practice of kindness and compassion towards this one. Yeah. So it's no rush, just play. And the key is the alignment. Alignment is really the key for the unbalances. So alignment. So always trying to align your elbow with your wrists. This is the key, yeah? And also spray your fingers. So let's warm up a little bit with our wrists, unbalanced. The key is really warm up. So just make some gentle circle with that. Finger pointing forward, spray your fingers, pressing your palm into the mat, your finger pop, knuckle pop, pressing into the mat, reverse circling, breathe. And now we're going to bring our fingers pointing to the side, just play with some pressing into the palms and really engage. If you want a little bit stronger, you can also have your knee off the mat and start to roll back and forth. You need some of your arm strength to do the unbalance, but you see I don't have big muscles. But the alignment is that align my elbow with my wrist. So now turn that palm, that fingers pointing towards you and gentle circle. So warm up is very important. You don't want to jump all straight to the unbalance. You want to make sure your wrists are warm up. Gentle circle. And now, if you could, bring that finger to the side. And now, maybe here. That's right. So finger pointing in, and then you drop your chest a little bit lower. Yeah. Breathe. Exhale down. Inhale, straight your arms, and exhale down. Remember the alignment. So today we just do the basic. So warm up first properly, and finger pointing forward, and start to bring ourselves in our Malasana. So bring that feet outer edge of your mat, and then squatting down in your Malasana first. So I would say to start with unbalance, first you really need to master your chaturanga plank, let's say. So second, spray the fingers really, and maybe start with this one. The unbalance, I would say start with this one. Pressing your palm into the mat and just lift one foot up and the other foot up. And then slowly, and also squeeze that thighs. There will be more surface to place on your arms if you start with this pose in your Malasana, yeah? So this is a little bit easier because you have good surface, and you start with one and then squeeze and then flow the other foot. So this is the easiest unbalance, yeah. And slowly, if you manage to do that one, so maybe practice here. Practice here, just shift your way forward, no jumping. Shift, pressing your palm, core engage, and then alternating, lifting one foot, the other foot, and maybe keep open your heart, roll shoulder away, and maybe float, yeah? This is, and squeeze that knee towards each other. That's the easiest unbalance, I would say. If you can do that, it takes many, months or years of practicing, so just be gentle and kind with yourself. Alignment, you see, I always keep my elbow in line with my wrist all the time. So it's strong to keep me floated, yeah? If you manage to do that, the next step will be bring that knee to the back of our upper arm. So here, this might be a little bit more challenge because again, you have to try to, flexibility is also the key, yeah? You see how much I have to keep my chest glued with my thigh, yeah? And we want to shift forward, slow and control. Keep rolling that shoulder away from your ear. Keep your heart lifted. And then one foot. And if you feel comfortable, lift the other one and stay here. And maybe eventually chaturanga hop back, downward facing dog. So it takes just a little step. I would say practice the chaturanga. You see, in your chaturanga, you really want to align your elbow with your wrist. So shift forward, try to align that elbow with your wrist, squeeze that elbow next to your rib. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So if you can do your chaturanga properly, you probably will be able to do a lot of arm balances. You just need to keep practicing and trust. Just trust yourself, yeah? Yeah. Yes, I can see your comments. You got 15 viewers. Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's not important how many viewers. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy here, this present moment, and I invite you to open up, to just do whatever you like doing and just share whatever you love doing. And, you know, you just do it for yourself, not for the viewer, not for anybody watching you. You do it for yourself, yeah? I love what I'm doing, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to share and have you too that sharing my live video, because I don't like to package myself. I don't like to market myself. I just enjoy sharing, that's all. So I'm glad you're here with me. I'm very grateful. And yes, side crawl. So for me, the crawl pose is harder. Everyone's different because I'm flexible. I'm more flexible, naturally, just more flexible. So for me, side crawl, I feel it's a lot easier because I feel I'm closer to the ground and I won't feel as much fear to fall and hit my face. So that's why I'll show you the side crawl. But practice with just the front crawl here first before you move on to the side crawl. Unless you're like me that have really good flexibility. So here, the side crawl, the key is to, again, alignment. You want to make sure you keep that elbow in line with your wrist the whole time. And again, keep that, spread that finger so you have really good grounding. This is really important. Now, you want to place the easiest side crawl is you put this elbow here on this hip and one side on roughly behind a little bit your knee. And then you shift. So it's not jumping, just gently shift your gravity forward towards that side, yeah? So, and then slowly you keep open your heart. You see, I'm trying to lift my heart still. And then you flow your leg off the mat here. And you can stay here. Anytime you need, you can just land it back. Yeah, so this is it. So it's not as hard as you think if you have the alignment. You just need to really engage that core and keep rolling that shoulder away. And then just gently shift your weight forward. If you're scared, you can put a block or something here, like a like a pillow. Yes, so you're safe to fall, yeah? So now you can start to try and squeeze and shift your weight forward and maybe start to lift and keep rolling that, yeah, open that heart. And then you float and maybe you start to shift and kick that leg back. And then you shift your, extend both legs strong. So I have my both legs extended and stay here, yeah? And then slowly return. And shake your wrist a little bit, yeah? So just play, it's not, and just remember, showing up for your practice. Just do a little work each day and trust yourself. Eventually, and use the block to help you. I think, what can I do? So if you want to practice crawl, you can also use the block to help you to lift it, and then you shift forward. It will be a little bit easier. And keep rolling that shoulder away, and then just one foot at a time, and the other foot. Yeah, and then float, yeah? So that's it. Side crawl, and this harder version of the side crawl, if you want to try, is, you see, the one I did before is one arm under, like a little bit behind my this knee, left knee. One arm is right on the other hip, right? Here. But if you want a harder version, you can have your hand a little bit further away, but still keep that alignment. So only one side crawl is a little bit harder, but still the same principle. You want to focus and shift. I can't kick my leg, the wall is there, but you know what I mean. So just the alignment, always keep practicing and you can just play, okay? All right, thank you so much to show up, and I'm so grateful to share what I do, you know, what I love. And unbalance is really something I just naturally, I guess it's just, I can't do, I'm still learning how to do handstand, but unbalance, I know quite a few of them, so I will be able to share in the future more unbalances. If you are interested, let me know. And that's it. I will continue upload Pilates, short or long, maybe 30 minutes once or 10 minutes once, and just practice with me, even 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes there, here and there, and that helps. That's how I start. I think I start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and now I become a professional teaching Pilates and yoga, and I teach 20 classes a week, and sharing online is just something I love. Thank you so much for playing with me. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye. Just keep practicing. Yes, I'm in Australia. You are right. Yes, that's right. I'm here for about 16 years. Yeah, I moved from Taiwan, China. Well, I used to work in China. Anyway, all is well. Bye. Have fun.